So I'm in CP101, and this is the update on the Mustang, and the next one after this will be a final. We'll just have one update and that's it. We got the wings put together, and that's pretty, that was easy peasy there. Go back and do a little bit of sanding on the wing edges just to kind of round them off a little bit. The interior of the fuselage I've done in the green zinc chromate. And painted inside the cockpit area and back over here where the tail wheel goes. I'll probably have to touch up again. Now, as you can see here, it has an instrument panel. Let me get my hand up here so I can get the camera in focus. It has an instrument panel. I added that. The funny thing about this kit, gives you a instrument panel decal, which you can see here I cut out, but they don't give you an instrument panel. So I took a piece of scrap plastic I had, in fact here it is right here, and put the decal on it in the corner here, and then once the decal was dry, I cut the plastic out, and then I trimmed it and just shaped it to the decal. And then once that was all done, why is it not focusing here? Here we go. Then when that was all done, I glued it in, so now we have a little instrument panel for the airplane. I mean, I figured there's not a whole lot of detail in this cockpit. In fact, there isn't any other than the seat. So why not add that instrument panel? It's easy enough to make. As you can see, we didn't go with the box art. I was going to build it like the box art, and I completely changed my mind because I didn't want to build another olive drab. And the decal set that I bought, you can do, I think, 4 Mustangs. And one of them was called the Spare Parts. And I just thought that was a cool name. And I liked the nose art for the Spare Parts, so I decided to build that instead. So that Mustang was all natural aluminum, so that's why I went with natural aluminum on this. And this is Vallejo Model Air aluminum, shot with my airbrush, diesel pressure, about 30 pounds. And came out pretty good, no complaints. Model Air spray is just awesome. It goes on without a hitch usually, so don't even need to thin it. And just shoot it straight out of the bottle, which is fine. And the only thing I got to do now is have to look at the picture, because it has stripes on it like the box art here, but obviously they're in black and not white. So I have to go back, look at the picture, and figure out where they're all at. Now, the only bad thing is that these decals are coming out of California, so it might be a week, week and a half, 2 weeks before I see them. But I'm going to go ahead and put this together anyway, get it all done. And then we'll just put the decals on after it's all put together, I guess. Have to do it that way. I do have to mask off the front nose and put a red stripe around it because the spinner is red. And I think everything else is black. To put the anti-glare on the nose, I just used my washi tape and masked it. And then I used the tape and some, what I use, Anita's, not Anita's, Deco Art black, and just put the anti-glare on the nose. Spare Parts didn't have that. I added it only because I just think it looks good on an aircraft that's natural aluminum to have that anti-glare on the nose. So that's the only thing I kind of went with my own thing. But everything else will be painted just like the actual aircraft. And I think it's the 310th Squadron is what I'm building. So. But that's the Mustang. Now we got a couple model kits in. I'll show you two. Well, let me move some of this off the table. I'll show you the kits I got real quick. Okay, the first kit I picked up, which I thought was pretty cool, is this Glencoe kit. This is the M247 mechanical mule. Basically an ATV with a gun on it. So I thought that was just too cool. And it wasn't a whole lot of money, so I thought, oh, why not? It's pretty cool. It's kind of a weird scale. I think it's 1/15th scale. 1/10th? No, 1/15th. But yeah, I thought it was pretty cool. I looked at it. It's not a bad little kit. It should be fun. Looking forward to that. And then I got another one at Ollie's. I went to Ollie's. A friend of mine on Facebook sent me a picture at his Ollie's, all the cool kits, and I thought, well, I wonder, because the one by me usually sucks. I don't know if the manager hates model kits. I don't know. I know the one down in Canton is an awesome Ollie's. That guy always has model kits. But of course, you know, the one that's like 2 minutes from my house, apparently the guy hates model kits, so they don't have them that often. But I thought, well, I'll go over there. What the hell? I ain't got nothing else to do. And he had some model kits, and boy, I was, you know, they got the Sea Witch, the Lindbergh Sea Witch, which is the same scale as the Constitution. It's a 1/96 scale. It's like 3 foot long, $49.95. And man, I was really tempted to get that Sea Witch, but I thought, you know what? I don't have no place for it. It'll take me 3 years to get the Constitution finished, and even if I get that Sea Witch, because at $50, it's a great price. You know, where am I going to put it? So it was really hard to walk away from that kit. So I really wanted to get it because it's just a good price. But I knew I would never mess with it, so why spend $50 for nothing? But I did get this though for $8. They had a couple of these Revell Focke-Wulf 190, so I didn't think that was too bad of a price for $8. I wish it was 1/72nd, but it's 1/48. But that's not too bad. And for $8, I think I paid $7.99. I figured, what the hell, for $8, why not? So I did get that. So a couple military kits is what I got. I figure I got a ton of car kits. So if I see military kits at a good price, I'm going to start picking them up, since I have so many car kits already. So, but that's what I got. Just 2 kits. Not too bad. Pretty cool. Interesting kits. So, I'm not big on German aircraft though. I like Japanese aircraft. I don't know why, but I do. Yeah, it's still a cool looking airplane. So, but yeah, that's what I picked up. So yeah, I think that's all I got. Oh, for those wondering about Superman, yes, we did get some paint on him. Yes, we got the blue on. While I was painting the Mustang, I figured, well, I got the airbrush running and fired up, might as well get the blue on Superman. So we got the blue on Superman done up. So all I got to do is let this sit for a couple days, mask off the blue to put the red on his trunks and boots, and then we'll mask off his chest to put the flesh tone on his head. But yeah, we did get some paint on Superman, so we haven't forgot about the big guy. We're still plugging away on Superman. So once we get him done, then the build will be finished. You already saw the phone booth and everything else in the base. So okay, so this was kind of a bit of an update and update just on the Mustang, a little bit of both, bench update and Mustang update. Alright guys, that's it. Yeah, we'll see you in the next video. Take care.